Hey Capricorn, I need to talk to you about something that came through so clearly in today's reading that I actually had to pause and take a breath before continuing. This is a general reading for entertainment purposes, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But the energy around karma and justice for your situation right now is absolutely undeniable. If someone hurt you, betrayed you, or thought they could walk away from what they did without facing any consequences, this reading is going to show you exactly what the universe has been preparing behind the scenes. I'm not here to encourage revenge or negativity, because honestly, you don't need to lift a finger. The cosmic scales are balancing themselves, and what I saw in these cards is going to give you a completely new perspective on everything that's been unfolding. So let me share what came through, because this is powerful. Right away, the Knight of Pentacles appeared, and this immediately told me that karma has been working on this situation for much longer than you might realize. This Knight doesn't rush anywhere. He's methodical, patient, building consequences brick by brick in the physical world. Every lie this person told, every manipulation they pulled, every wound they inflicted has been carefully documented by the universe. And now, the Knight of Pentacles is delivering the bill. The fascinating thing about this energy is that it operates in the material realm, which means we're talking about real-world repercussions, not just spiritual lessons. Their reputation they protected while stabbing you in the back, crumbling. Their career or finances they prioritized over basic human decency, under pressure. Their relationships with people who believed their version of events, starting to crack as the truth seeps through. This Knight represents the long game of justice, and Capricorn, as an earth sign yourself, you understand this better than anyone. Real foundations take time to build, and real consequences take time to unfold properly. The universe wasn't ignoring what happened to you. It was arranging the perfect circumstances for this person to truly understand the weight of their actions. The Knight of Pentacles confirms your patience is about to pay off in ways that will restore your faith in cosmic justice. Then the Empress showed up, and this completely reframed everything for me. At first glance, you might wonder what the Empress has to do with karma, but she represents the ultimate creative force orchestrating all of this. She's the divine feminine energy that births consequences into reality with precision and care. Nature always balances itself. Spring follows winter, seeds become the plants they're destined to be, and actions grow into the harvest that must be reaped. This person planted seeds of deception and cruelty, and the Empress is bringing that harvest to full bloom right now. But here's the beautiful part that made me emotional when I pulled this card. While she's delivering their karmic harvest, she's simultaneously nurturing your garden. The Empress doesn't just punish wrongdoing, she lavishly rewards those who endured with integrity. You're entering a phase of extraordinary growth and abundance precisely because you refuse to lower yourself to their level. While they face the barren wasteland of consequences they created, you're stepping into opportunities, connections, and blessings cultivated specifically for you. The Empress is creative justice at its finest, taking from those who harm and giving abundantly to those who were harmed. Part of their karma will be watching you thrive, succeed, and bloom into the person you were always meant to be without them dragging you down. The Nine of Swords came through next, and honestly this gave me chills because of how specific it is about their current mental state. This is the card of anxiety, sleepless nights, overwhelming guilt, and mental torment. Remember how they seemed to sleep just fine while you dealt with the emotional aftermath of their actions? How they showed no remorse whatsoever. That's changing or has already changed dramatically. Their own mind is becoming their prison. I'm seeing late nights where sleep won't come because thoughts race endlessly. Sudden moments of clarity where they're confronted with the reality of who they've become. The universe has a way of making people sit with their actions, and the Nine of Swords is that uncomfortable, unavoidable confrontation with one's own darkness. Their anxiety might stem from fear of exposure, from watching their lies unravel, from paranoia about people discovering who they really are behind the mask. Or it could be genuine guilt finally breaking through whatever psychological walls they built to justify hurting you. Either way, they're not at peace. They might look composed on the surface, But beneath that facade is mental and emotional anguish that grows heavier every day. Karmic anxiety doesn't disappear until the lesson is learned and amends are made, so they'll carry this weight until they genuinely transform or until karma delivers the complete lesson they need. The moon appeared, and this is where things get really interesting because the moon governs secrets, illusions, deception, and hidden truths being dragged into the light. This person has been operating in shadows, hiding their real intentions, manipulating situations behind the scenes, presenting a carefully crafted false image to the world. The moon is saying their entire web of lies is about to be exposed. Whatever they've been concealing, whatever truth they've been suppressing, whatever facade they've maintained is crumbling. The moon illuminates what's been hidden, and in terms of karma, this means their secrets won't stay buried much longer. People who believed them, who trusted them, who took their side, are about to see the truth of who they really are and what they're truly capable of. The moon also connects to the subconscious mind, which ties back to that Nine of Swords energy. Their subconscious knows exactly what they did, even if their conscious mind rationalized it away. The moon brings all that suppressed knowledge, buried guilt, and hidden truth to the surface, whether they want it or not. They can't hide anymore, can't maintain the illusion anymore, can't pretend anymore. And for you, Capricorn, this is incredibly validating because everything you knew, everything you sensed, everything you tried to tell people but maybe weren't believed about is going to be confirmed. The revelations coming will shock everyone except you, because you knew all along. Then the star showed up, and I actually got emotional pulling this card because it represents hope, healing, divine intervention, and cosmic grace. After exploring all that darkness in the previous cards, the star is like the universe taking a breath and saying, I haven't forgotten about you. While karma handles what needs to be handled with them, divine blessings and healing are pouring into your life simultaneously. The star is telling you that you don't need to involve yourself in their karma, don't need to seek revenge, don't need to do anything except focus on your own healing and path forward. The universe is literally saying, we've got this handled, you just keep shining. Your faith in cosmic justice is about to be rewarded beyond your expectations. The star also represents wishes manifesting and dreams being fulfilled, which means you're going to witness karmic justice and experience personal victories that prove you never needed that person anyway. You're thriving without them, healing without them, succeeding without them, and that itself is justice because it proves their attempt to diminish you completely failed. The star shines brightest in the darkest night, and that's exactly what you've been doing, maintaining your integrity, hope, and faith when it would have been easier to become bitter. The universe sees that, values that, and is rewarding that. Now we reach the Ten of Swords, and when this appeared in the position representing what's happening to this person, I understood immediately the severity of what karma has planned. The Ten of Swords is complete defeat, total betrayal coming full circle, absolute end of a cycle, rock bottom. This isn't a gentle lesson. This is complete dismantling of whatever foundation they built on lies and manipulation. The karma coming for them will feel like everything collapsing at once. Not one small consequence here and another there, but a cascade of realizations, losses, exposures, and defeats that leave them absolutely devastated. The imagery shows someone face down with 10 swords in their back, symbolic because they're being taken down by the very tactics they used against others. They betrayed, so they'll be betrayed. They stabbed people in the back, so they'll experience that pain multiplied. The universe mirrors back what we put out, and the Ten of Swords is that mirror at full intensity. This is karma that humbles completely, brings to the knees, forces confrontation with devastating consequences. While this seems harsh, the Ten of Swords actually represents necessary endings. Sometimes people need to hit rock bottom before they can truly transform. Sometimes complete loss is the only teacher that penetrates. Their old way of being, manipulative patterns, harmful behaviors, false persona, all of it is dying a very final death. Whether they rise from these ashes as a better person is their choice, but the version of them that hurt you is being completely destroyed by their own karma. The Ace of Wands came through, and this is where your rebirth energy explodes into view. While the Ten of Swords represents their ending, the Ace of Wands is your magnificent new beginning. This card screams fresh starts, creative fire, passionate pursuits, and divine inspiration. As their karma unfolds and justice is served, you're simultaneously being handed opportunities that will completely redirect your life in the most incredible way. The Ace of Wands is pure potential, the spark of something amazing about to ignite. New projects, new relationships, new career paths, new creative endeavors, new spiritual directions that fill you with genuine excitement and purpose. The universe is essentially saying they took their shot at dimming your light. They failed miserably, and here's fuel to make your fire burn brighter than ever. You're not meant to stay stuck in the past, dwelling on what happened or obsessing over their karma. You're meant to charge forward with passion and purpose, building something beautiful with the lessons learned and strength gained. This divine inspiration is pushing you toward things you might have delayed while dealing with what they did. Now it's time to reclaim your power and pursue what sets your soul on fire. The Queen of Swords appeared, and this is one of my absolute favorite cards for justice readings because she embodies clear-minded truth, razor-sharp discernment, emotional detachment from drama, and the ability to see situations exactly as they are without fog or manipulation clouding perception. You've developed or are developing this Queen of Swords energy within yourself, Capricorn. You're no longer clouded by who you wish this person was or what you hoped the relationship could have been. You see them clearly now. You understand their patterns, recognize their tactics, and you're completely unavailable to be manipulated or deceived anymore. You've cut through all the illusions, all the gaslighting, all the false narratives they tried to create. You know your truth, trust your perception, and stand firm in that clarity. This clarity is actually enabling karma to work more effectively because you're no longer energetically entangled with this person through confusion or false hope. You've severed the cords emotionally and mentally. The Queen of Swords also governs communication and truth-telling, which could mean you speaking your truth, setting the record straight, or simply refusing to participate in their narrative has been instrumental in their exposure. This queen doesn't seek revenge, but she absolutely refuses to let lies stand unchallenged. She's strategic, intelligent, and completely unbothered by people who can't handle truth. That's your energy right now, and it's incredibly powerful. The Five of Pentacles showed up, revealing the material and emotional poverty this person is experiencing or about to experience as karmic consequences unfold. The Five of Pentacles represents being left out in the cold, experiencing loss and hardship, rejection, abandonment, and struggling with both material and spiritual bankruptcy. The consequences they're facing aren't just mental or emotional, they're tangible and material. Financial difficulties, loss of support systems, people turning their backs, opportunities drying up, a general sense of being cut off from abundance and warmth they once enjoyed or took for granted. The classic imagery shows two figures walking past a church in the snow, so focused on suffering they don't even see help available. This suggests that even though transformation and redemption might be possible if they genuinely changed, they might be too proud, too stubborn, or too caught up in victim mentality to seek it. Part of their karma is experiencing isolation and lack, which is particularly poignant because they likely made you feel isolated and unsupported when they were hurting you. Now they'll understand exactly how that feels. The Five of Pentacles is humility through hardship, and sometimes the universe needs to strip away all the excess, all the false props, all the superficial support to show someone who they really are and what they're made of. This is a profoundly humbling card appearing in your reading to show you this person is being humbled by life itself. Finally, the King of Wands closes this reading, and this card is absolutely perfect as the final energy because it represents confident leadership, charismatic power, visionary creativity, and the ability to inspire others through authentic passion and integrity. This king represents where you're headed, Capricorn. While they experience Five of Pentacles isolation and Ten of Swords defeat, You're stepping into your King of Wands power. This is you owning your authority, trusting your vision, leading your life with passion and purpose, inspiring others through your resilience and authenticity. The King of Wands has been through fire and emerged stronger, wiser, more powerful. He's not interested in petty drama or revenge because he's too busy creating his empire and living his best life. The ultimate karma, the ultimate justice, is you succeeding beyond their wildest imagination while they struggle with consequences of their choices. You'll be so focused on your own growth, projects, relationships, and success that their karma becomes background noise to your incredible story. This king is magnetic and influential, drawing people who recognize the authentic power you carry. Unlike the false charm and manipulation this other person used, your influence comes from genuine passion, real integrity, and actual results. The King of Wands confirms you don't just survive what happened, you absolutely thrive beyond it in spectacular fashion. So Capricorn, looking at these 10 cards, what emerges is a complete picture of karmic justice unfolding exactly as it should. The Knight of Pentacles showed karma working methodically to arrange perfect consequences. The Empress revealed the universe orchestrating both their lessons and your blessings with divine creativity. The Nine of Swords confirmed their mental torment as conscience catches up. The Moon exposed secrets being illuminated and illusions collapsing. The Star reminded you of divine protection and blessings flowing your way. The Ten of Swords showed complete defeat, dismantling their false foundation. The Ace of Wands revealed exciting new beginnings opening for you. The Queen of Swords confirmed your clarity and freedom from manipulation. The Five of Pentacles illustrated the poverty they're facing as consequences. The King of Wands showed your triumphant rise into confident, authentic leadership. Remember, this is general entertainment, so take what resonates. What I want you to understand is that karma is real. Justice exists in the universe, and you don't need to do anything except focus on your own healing and success. The universe has this handled. They thought they could hurt you without consequences, but the universe keeps perfect records and delivers perfect lessons. Your job now is stepping fully into that King of Wands energy, embracing new beginnings the Ace of Wands offers, and trusting the star's promise that everything works in your favor. Thank you for being here. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. Sending you love and light.